And today I'm going to share about world-saving chemistry.
And I'm going to share the makeup artist specializes in must-see illusions. Let's go!
My cool sheet is science. I am going to be talking about the water splitting reaction. Okay, let me backtrack a little bit. In episode 56, I talked about photosynthesis, which is essentially an amazing process where light energy is converted into chemical potential energy, stored into the form of sugars and carbohydrates in plants. I touched upon in that episode humans' attempts at mimicking this incredible process, especially because light is such a plentiful source of energy, and we do need fuel in order to feed our insatiable human desire for energy, especially in the United States. I want to make a little side comment here. If everyone on planet Earth used as much energy as we do in the United States, we would need 5 Earths to supply the energy we need. Okay, that said, here's the deal. We have 2 essential ingredients on planet Earth to solve at least one of our major energy crises. What do we have a lot of? One thing is sunlight. In 1 hour, there is enough energy from sunlight that hits the Earth to power our planet for 1 entire year. What's the other thing we have a lot of? That is covering 70% of the Earth's surface. That is water. And yes, over 95% of Earth's water is in the oceans, and that is a problem for drinking water, but for what I'm talking about, it is no problem at all. The water splitting reaction. Okay, so here's the deal. There's water, H2O. This is a molecule made of hydrogen and oxygen. With an input of energy, such as electricity, one can easily split H2O into its separate components, hydrogen and oxygen, in their elemental form. Oxygen, non-toxic byproduct, floats away, but the hydrogen, clean, burning fuel. When hydrogen is burned, there are no carbon emissions. Only water is released, and we get lots of energy from it. So instead of using electricity to split water, we can use sunlight to drive this reaction. And there are lots of scientists doing this, and it is really making headway. So here we go, the water splitting reaction.
Oh, this is hilarious because as I was very quickly putting the notes into our system here, I thought it was the water spitting reaction, so spit take or something. When someone tells a joke,
Oh,
and I'm like, well, that might be interesting. I don't know what the science about that is and how you're going to talk about that for 2 minutes, but I'm all for it. I
love it. Water spitting reaction, totally reaction. Oh, that's good. That's good.
But this was also very interesting. Probably more interesting than the other one. No, this is really cool. Gosh, and the statistics you had about the U.S. and how much energy.
Yeah.
Whew, yeah.
Fun fact, those statistics I gave in my TED Talk that I gave in December.
Cool. Very cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I took a couple of those ideas from that, but yeah, I'm really talking about this water splitting reaction. It's just amazing. It's kind of mind blowing, really.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
My favorite chemical reaction. It's so easy.
Yeah.
There's water, there's hydrogen, there's oxygen, and then the repercussions are just enormous.
Gosh, yeah. Let's start doing more of that.
Yeah.
Now, if we could just harness the spit take, we'd really
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm going to be talking about a human, and this human is Mimi Choi. Mimi is a Vancouver-based professional makeup artist. Her illusionary work has garnered international attention, including 1.7 million Instagram followers, and that's how I found her. She graduated from Blanche Macdonald Center in 2014. She was born in Macau in the southeast coast of China. She immigrated to Canada with her parents in the mid-90s, where she now practices and teaches her craft. She started her illusionary work from waking up during sleep, and she was in the sleep paralysis where you can't move, and she was having these nightmare hallucinations. She would see figures hovering over her or spiders crawling all over the walls in her room, and it was really freaking her out. So she started to express these nightmare visions by transforming her face into these incredible 3D illusions that quickly went viral. And they actually made her nightmares stop. So she continued to express this art to curb her nightmares. hairs. Now her work, it is so hard to explain. When you're watching on YouTube, I'll at least throw up a couple graphics that you can show, but it's just like, it's all on her face. It's 3D, like you know those 3D like street art. I think I talked about this one time where it looks like really depth, like there's a big hole in her face, or maybe she has 6 eyes and 5 lips, but they're all like crooked around her body. It's just so hard to explain, but it's so worth checking out. It's some of the best work I've ever seen. I follow a lot of this, kind of again being in video and film. I already like makeup artists and how they do different things, and I love art and special effect art like this. So it's all the things I love, and hers is top notch. And then what's really cool on Instagram is she'll show the still, and then if you swipe to the right to the next one, it shows video. So maybe she has 5 eyes on her, but then she'll open her eyes, and then like one of the lips is an eye, and her other eye opens, and the eyeball opens into another eyeball. It's wild. Definitely check out Mimi Choi.
I cannot clearly, I cannot wait.
Yes.
I cannot wait.
And I'm going to pull it up because I can't even like explain how good that is. I have to show you. Like,
that's what you were talking about.
Isn't that insane? Like her work is so crazy. So we're looking at different things that she's done. This is like people all interweaved in her body, like all of these different bodies on her face.
You can't even see her nose.
Neck. Yeah, you don't even know where parts of her body is. This, like, look at that. So it looks like her, like half of her face, just one eyeball and part of her brain is there. And the rest of her top is gone, but that's all makeup. So check that out when she starts moving around.
Whoa.
Like unbelievable stuff. I'm sorry if you're just hearing this on the radio and you can't even see our reactions, but you have to go to her. And of course, all this will be on links.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing. Like just some of the best stuff I've seen. Like
I want
how?
to see that.
I don't even. Like what the heck? It's like so creepy and so awesome, and yeah,
I can't even. Wow. No, you have. Yeah.
It's the best. She's the best. So check out Mimi Choi for sure.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Dang, that is wild stuff. Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing artist. Okay, well, if you want to check out Mimi Choi and everything else that we've talked about, go to 10bestest.com/betweenmusic. Thank you for joining us, friend. I'm Karen McFarland-Holman.
And I'm Brian Hart.
Let us know in the comments, do you see water in the same way now?
And let us know, have you seen Mimi's work before?
If you're enjoying the show, please give us a like and share it with a friend.
Stay tuned for another great show.
And don't forget to stay curious.